They're losing these scrappy fights at A, though. They need
Subrosa
to
was
fix
blinded.
something at
I don't.
A.
Does it look like I care if he was blinded?
CP2 is actually going towards A.
I don't care if he had one leg chopped off, he's stuck in a microwave, and his arm in an alligator's. I expect him to hit the ultimate. It's a rocket.
Too.
It's a goddamn bazooka.
Goes for it. Oh no, Winsom's really banged up.
Make
Does
something
manage to bail
happen.
on out of there.
What's up, everybody? Coach Mills here, coming at you with a brand new Valorant video. And in this video, we're going to be kicking off our brand new series where we're going to be breaking down the most insane clips that Valorant has to offer and give you actionable tips or analysis of these clips so that we can all learn something. And they're going to be a combination of funny moments, high impact plays, and big mistakes so that we can all learn and it will be entertaining as well. But of course, you got to let us know in the comments down below what you think about the series. If you like it, dislike it, and all that, definitely let us know. But the GameLeap website is your one-stop shop to improve at Valorant with in-depth advanced VOD reviews, advanced agent content, map guides, and much, much more. Go check it out in the links down below. But without further ado, let's jump into the video. Now, for the first clip breakdown of the series, we're going to be breaking down some insane clips from the First Strike tournament. This is the first round of games that were today, and of course, the rest of the games are going to be this weekend, so do yourself a favor and watch them. They're absolutely insane, and this is centered around NA First Strike, but of course we can cover other First Strike clips in the future. Just let us know what you want to see in the comments down below. Now, for those of you who actually watched the First Strike tournament, you might be very surprised that not only is Sky seeing play, or is playable now in an actual tournament setting, but the map Icebox is playable as well, which is just better for us. We actually get to see how pros are playing the map Icebox and how pros are playing Sky.
And here's that same default they're running again. You can tell because the bomb's in the middle of the map. They're just going to spread out, feel out the map, see where Renegades are playing. Oh my goodness, this is crazy aggressive coming out of Renegades.
Oh, look at this, a long beat play aggression there from Retro and Winsome.
What
The two
happened?
fraggers, they're certainly going to earn their pay.
Now, in this clip, we see a really cool Renegade setup where they push up C-Long, and then the actual Sky that shoots her flash through the top of Hookah blinds enemies that are about to swing C-Long, and then Renegade swings on TSM, and it's a really, really awesome use of Sky Flash. Definitely try this out with a duo or a trio in your ranked games, and I'm really excited to see more Sky plays in the future.
Oh, that's a big find on the Subrosa. Drone has hardly anything left in his kit.
What? He picks
Come on, Drone!
like it was nothing.
Again.
Hello!
He's looking for a third. He might get himself a fourth here.
Goodbye! Take it home! Take
That
it!
was filthy.
It was, you know, and look, here's the deal, folks.
Now, that clip was absolutely incredible, but I want to break down exactly how Drone managed to pull this off, this anti-eco ace. So first off, he's going to peek this angle after he flashes. He's going to directly counter strafe, and instead of going for that first person, you know, the one right in front of him, he's going to go for the more difficult shot first, because your first shot accuracy, or the accuracy you gain right after you counter strafe, that is what you want to be using on a more difficult shot, because if he killed the first person in front of him with that shot, it would be far more difficult to spray control and kill the second one. This is why he stops, flicks to the far right one, and then spray controls to the left one that is closer and easier to actually convert with a spray. Then he's gonna back up, a flash is gonna prevent a potential rush, and then he's gonna hold an adjacent angle and just wait for an enemy to swing into them. After he gets that first one, he's going to slice the pie of this angle until he sees enemies and then just commit to a spray, killing them both. This was an absolute clinic of an ace, and I really loved a lot of the fundamentals and just insane mechanical skill shown to us by Drone.
What are you gonna do?
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's playing this perfectly. He's gonna let his two teammates make
Alright, I
first
like
contact,
this.
and he's gonna try to get alert.
Play it slow.
If he gets this kill, they will win the round.
Oh, but he might actually get picked off from the flank because Bergie's coming around the corner. Wait a minute, does Bergie know that he's there?
He don't know.
He doesn't know that he's there. That's really bad. Bergie gets knocked out to barely any HP. Wardii's gonna be the last player left alive.
Now, Myth is gonna roast Subrosa pretty hard here, and unfortunately, Subrosa kinda messed up big time. However, it's actually more difficult than it seems to fight someone here, specifically in Subrosa's position. The first problem is that Bergie is nearly at full HP when Subrosa is at 1 HP. So what Subrosa needs to do is get a fat right click all in the head and connect with 2 headshots to win, which is very, very difficult. On top of that, Bergie saw him last second and jiggled not only back and forth, but along the stairs right here that moves the elevation of his head and made it nearly impossible for Rosa to connect here. Now, typically, if an enemy doesn't check this, he would have been able to kill him with ease, but Bergie seeing Rosa at the last second made this extremely difficult for Subrosa to win at 1 HP.
And it's just gonna be Rosa.
Oh, she popped the ult with only one alive just to secure the round.
That's respect right there. That's what that is. Respect for Subrosa.
Subrosa has the paint shells. That's going to do damage.
Well, he manages to get right inside of the can there. Trying to heal his buddy up. Doesn't really work out. And also doesn't tag where they are. But I think Subrosa is more than aware, and so are they, of where he's going to be pushing out from. Are they prepared for this, though? One kill's going to be for him here. Maybe another one. There it is. Subrosa. So clean. So clean.
Now it's time to put some respect on Subrosa's name, because Subrosa actually pops off in this clip. First, he falls down in the smoke, which is really smart. He doesn't reveal himself, but he does make noise. Now, that being said, from the other side, if you were trying to smoke this area, what you should have smoked instead is you should have smoked all the way out so that there was no amount of smoke hanging over the edge. That allowed Subrosa to basically get to the ground without giving away his position. Now, the enemy Skye is going to flash him, and we see one of the weaknesses of Skye Flash, as Subrosa has plenty of time to turn on it, but it's still going to make that connect sound. So the enemy is going to swing off it, but they're going to die because Subrosa, of course, turned on that flash. Now, the problem was CP2 wanted to actually get the flash around the corner so that Bergie was not flashed, but Berg could have turned around instead, and CP2 could have instead popped the bird the second it crosses the LOS of the top mid box. Instead of flying it forward, she just flies it up and insta-pops it. That would make it much more difficult for Subrosa to turn on, and they would have just been able to push him instead, and he would have most likely gotten flashed, and that would have been way harder to turn on rather than flying the bird through open space for so long.
Able to hold on to that position. Doesn't really have to be challenged all too hard right now for Envy's sake. But here comes Jamer once again. Great flick onto Mummy, and now there might be a way back in.
Oh my god, Jamo, the champion of this one. Can they make it happen? FNS behind the gen. That's going to be a tough shot for an operator, and Jamo goes down. Low HP for both. Cypher on Cypher action. Both are wearing their cap, so it's going to be easy to shoot the other one, and it's going to be the right-click jumper from FNS. The Red Bull clutch coming in to take the round.
Now, FNS absolutely went huge here, but the way that he did it is, first off, he understood what angles he needed to isolate from and what angles he needed to challenge. He challenges the two people that went out of closable doors because he realizes that if he doesn't win the duel here, he cannot possibly win when he has enemies on multiple sides of him, and he understands that he has to win these duels, which he does, and he kills those two people, and then he controls which angle he's peeking and which angle he's not, and basically gets to take multiple 1v1s in a row against the enemy. Now, on top of this, a really masterful way that FNS played this was at the end when he actually tagged Nep to very weak. You see, he's gonna whip out his pistol and he's gonna jump peek Neptune. You see, all he has to do is convert with a little bit of damage and he wins the matchup, but by jump peeking this, the enemy is not gonna have their crosshair at the appropriate level. So in the moment where they flick, or if they just fire, they're either gonna hit a body shot and not kill him, or they're gonna have to flick up for the headshot, and by that time, he's already gonna do damage to the enemy and win the matchup, which he does, and he wins a 1v4.
I'm not exactly sure which site TSM is even playing here right now. They're still in their default spread. Two people towards A. Oh, they're going to trailblaze up short A. Wardell's following super close. Oh my! That was dirty by Wardell and Cutler, the combination.
Now, for the last clip of the video, this was absolutely incredible, and you're going to expect to see a lot more of this going forward. You see, Cutler's just going to set up his dog play against U-Haul, and the thing is, when you're in pistol round, it is so difficult to kill this damn dog, and Wardell is just going to use his dash to dash across open space and directly be able to swing to the other jet that is being stunned by the dog. You're gonna see a ton of this going forward, and I really love this play. Gets a free kill at the very beginning of pistol round, and enemies are gonna need to be way more disciplined in the way they position, or they're gonna have to start doubling up so they have some of that focus fire up against abilities like dog and like the bird. But definitely let me know which clip you like the best in the comments down below, as well as what future clips do you want to see. Do you want to see a theme around a certain character? Do you want to see a theme around certain pro matches, or even a player? I would love to know what you like in the comments down below. But go to the GameLeap website right now for up-to-date in-depth guides, advanced VOD reviews, and much more. We got it on the GameLeap website, so what are you waiting for? Go check it out in the links down below. But thank you so much for coming by. That's all I got for you today. I love yo faces, and I'll see you tomorrow.